All right, so what's up? What's up? Came outside today because the sun's out and we've had lots of cold days. Um, I thought about waiting to post like my first actual video, but I'm hearing, that voice in my head saying, why wait? You know, things do not need to be quote unquote perfect. You don't have to have the best camera. You don't have to have the best this and the best that and the best lighting and the best setting. And you don't have to have all of that to be able to share your story. That's what I heard. And that is true. And that's honestly the main reason why I actually decided to start posting to my channel. One, so I have a recording for myself. I want it for my future self to be able to look back on and see how far I've come. But it's also a testament to show at this moment in time how far I've come. And to show that things don't need to be perfect for you to be able to succeed and feel a sense of wholeness. And things don't need to be perfect. Through my journey, being someone who was always raised in the church and came from a religious background with my family, I'm someone who at this point in time in my life as an adult, I know that, yes, I'm a very spiritual person, but I'm not religious. And there's definitely a reason behind that. And as I continue to post videos, it'll be very clear, how I got to this point of being a spiritual person and not a religious person, and how I continued on with my faith in God through throughout everything, throughout the hard times, throughout the devastating times, right? And I know that there's thousands upon thousands upon thousands, millions of people out there who are experiencing something similar. It might not be the exact same stories, right? It's not often we're gonna have the exact same stories, right? Or really it's probably never gonna have the exact same, but definitely we can have very similar stories, or we can have relatable stories. And I believe that my story is so relatable to so many people, because there's so many different, aspects that we have as human beings. There's different aspects about what makes up us as a person. Like characteristics, traits, personality, family dynamics, um, you know, educational, background, things like that. There's so many different, factors, but we are so relatable. We are, we are relatable because I believe that we all come from the same, um, we all come from the same God. I truly believe that. Um, and we are all brothers and sisters. And so, and I'll obviously with more videos, you'll understand how my brain works and my different, my belief system. But yeah, I love coming outside and just listening to the birds. I love looking up in the sky and seeing different birds flying. I love to be able to look up in the sky Yeah, I love to look up in the sky and be able to see blue sky, white clouds, kind of like those Toy Story clouds. But I love to look up and see a hawk or an eagle, or I'm not sure what kind of bird because they're too far up there to really tell right now. But I love to see them circling, you know, just doing their thing, flying, gliding. Um, I love to think about what they're doing up there and how they're seeing things down, you know, down here. Uh, but yeah. This first video is really just to kind of start out by just talking about things, you know, reasons um, why I like to come outside, and yeah, they be singing, the birds just be singing, and it's beautiful, you know. There's no man-made living, breathing birds, right? Because I know somebody could argue if I had said there's no man-made birds, they'll be like airplanes, drones, you know. But I mean, there's no man-made living, breathing birds. That was something that was created by God. The universe gave us those things, you know, those flying little things around that are living and breathing and humming and singing. Those are from the universe, gifts from the universe, from divine, right? Um, but yeah, like I said, I want to be able to share my story with people. And as time goes on, I'll, you know, the format, I guess you could say, of my videos, or you'll be able to see that if you join me. And if you just see one video and say it's not for you, then that's fine too. I won't be hurt, because really, like I said, I know that the reason I'm starting this is because of what I'll put it right like this, because of my intuition, right? Because of the visions and the senses that I get through meditation and through prayer, through fellowship with the Lord, and I know that this does not need to be perfect, because none of us go through life perfect, although the divine sees every single one of us as perfect in his eyes, right? Just the way that we are. We don't need to change it. That's you know, that's how he sees it. We don't need to change who we innately are, you know, because there's good in all of us. We change ourselves, adapt based on our environments, and sometimes our environments are just they are not ready to accept unique differences that most of us will bring, right? And because of that, some of us will decide to change who we innately are in order to fit the dynamics that the world says are correct, the dynamics that the world says need to be there for normalcy, right? But the divine never intended it to be that way. He wanted us to feel comfortable and empowered in being exactly who we are, without reservations. Again, that's one of the reasons why I'm doing this channel, is because I've come so far. And I wouldn't have come this far if it hadn't have been for God. I mean, he is amazing. He is beautiful in every way, in every shape, in every form. God is in all of us. And I know that he wants to use all of us for good on this earth. And, you know, it's up to us, because we have free will. It's up to us to decide whether or not we're going to live up to that and allow him to use us for good on this earth. And I have every intention, always have. I just have every intention of doing as much good on this earth as I possibly can. I mean, there's just, hands down, that's just what it is. And so, yeah, I want to help as many people as I can as I'm on this journey, and as I'm figuring things out on this journey, right? As far as YouTube goes, and posting videos and trying to figure out how to connect with the folks that are drawn towards me. But I, you know, my intuition is saying that things will transform into the way that they're intended to transform, based on how God has envisioned it for me. And I'll be able to help people the way that he already has written, right? You know, and he can't tell me all of the plans. He can't tell me all of the plans, but I'm excited and patient with learning of his plans as more time goes on, and what he has planned for me, because I can tell you right now, there's a lot of things that I can see and I can understand that he has planned for me. But yeah, this is definitely one of them. I know there's someone out there that needs to hear the message that I have, and needs to feel the support and love that I'm able to share. So yeah, I'm looking forward to every single video, and I don't care if it's one person, 3 people, 10 people that are viewing my videos. I really don't care. I just know that God has a plan for me, and how I will connect with others on this platform. I know how I'm connecting with others, you know, IRL, right, in real life. I know how I'm connecting with others here, and this, you know, on the earth. I know how I'm doing that day in and day out. I know how I'm doing that. But to connect with people on this platform, yeah, it's I know that it's meant to happen like this. And like I said, I don't know the full plan of what he has, but I'm excited about this opportunity. I'm excited about this journey. And again, it's not going to be perfect. And anybody who is looking for perfection in the videos that they watch, they can, you know, there's millions of other videos that they can find. And so, you know, if this isn't for you, no harm, no foul. You can you can move on. There's so many options out there. So yeah, I was trying to keep this under about 15 minutes. So I'm at 14 minutes and 30 seconds of just talking. But yeah, I did my best with the trying to introduce kind of myself a little bit, and the reason why I want to have this platform, why I'm starting it. But I'll continue on posting videos, and I'll pay attention to the chats and all of that. And as time goes on, I'm hoping to make as many connections as possible with the people who are meant to make connections with me, and vice versa. So yeah, take care. God bless.